There's a documentary called Swipe, and I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it's quite interesting. In the documentary, single people talk to dating experts about dating and how difficult it is in the modern world to stand out, to be attractive to a potential partner. And even with dating apps, Tinder, Bumble, all of them, you find out that there's still so many people that are just overlooked, just gone through, just swiped by. And an anthropologist named Helen Fisher believes that's because we don't really get it. Like our ancestors, what attracts us has been passed on from age to age to age. And even though we're far away from our ancestors, our grandparents, our great-grandparents of living on a farm or agriculture, certain specific things about humans attract humans to other humans. So there are three that Helen Fisher said stand out, and I would like to give you those three because in a way, if you think about it sensually and sexually and as attraction, it makes sense. The first of these is your teeth. You are judged immediately on your teeth. And this makes sense because you're talking and they're watching your lips. Lips are very sensual. The way a person's jaw holds their teeth is very essential. Nice teeth depict health. They depict the opportunity to be productive, to be able to bear children, to take care of themselves. They may indicate money, wealth, things that the potential partner is looking at. But overall, they really enhance a smile. And a smile is important for women. For men, it's more of a look of confidence. And confidence comes through really well when you have good teeth. And I'm not surprised that that is an immediate judgment. You cannot shut that off. That is wired into our brain. The second one that's wired is the grammar we use. Your grammar says so much about you. Whether you cuss a lot, use a lot of colloquials, or you're more sophisticated and you have an advanced vocabulary, those things stand out. If you use an advanced vocabulary on someone who is from another part of the country who doesn't, then you may be excluded from what they're looking for. Even though they live by you, they're in your city, they're in your realm of potential dates, doesn't mean that that's going to be someone who finds you attractive. That's why a lot of times when we give seminars about communication, we help couples talk to the other person in the other person's language. In other words, if you try to get too far away from that, you will be excluded or included. And I'm not surprised that that's wired into us because when you think about a potential partner, you're looking for a connection. And that connection of being able to relate through the way we talk, what's important to us, the way we put words together is extremely important. And lastly, your self-confidence. Self-confidence is on every scale of being attractive to another person. And that's depicted by your posture, by the way you talk, by your hand movements, by whatever you're doing. Confidence comes through. You cannot hide it. It's seen in the eyes, the way you look at a potential person, potential date, and it's seen just in the way you deliver yourself, the way you walk, the way you move, your presence. So an area of confidence we find attractive will match ours. It's usually high. We usually like people a little bit more confident than we are. Makes us feel secure and safe. So if you're going to work on an area, these are the three that are wired in. I would take more time to really look at myself, to analyze myself in these three areas before I made, major medical decisions of enhancing or taking away from my body, which could include surgeries and a lot of really in-depth procedures that you may not need at all.